Oh, it is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre feast. Hello everyone, welcome to the last episode of Silent Hill F, the first playthrough. I just couldn't wait. I need to see if I'm right about what happened here with Hinako and her family. RoboCop will always be around later, when I have more time to play it. But I want to see how the story ends. So let's get straight to it. Last time we left off, there was one of those huge monsters over there around the corner. What shape are our weapons in? Let's see. So this one's medium, high. Yeah, I think we gotta go with the high one because I don't want it to break. So we have to find 3 crests. And we also have to find the other missing picture. We know that monster's around the corner. Yeah, it's right over here. Right around where that trophy is. So we're gonna have to take it out because it's probably too damn big to just run around it. Wait a minute, that is not the right... Oh, I see, we went down a different hallway. Never mind, that is not the correct monster. It's this one over here. If only we could sneak and just peer across the the corner. See, cause like technically we could try to run around it. The problem is it spawns lots of other monsters, so that one monster could easily turn into 2, 3, or even 4. And then we have a huge problem, so I think it's better to just try to take it out. That one also looks extra rotten. But yeah, because I guess technically we could run, but the problem is if it spawns 3 or 4 monsters, then we're going to have a huge amount of them in here. And there's no room to maneuver, so I think we just gotta kill it. Screw it. Let's go. There we go. Hit it again. God damn. Hit them both. Oh, that's poison. Oh, it's not spinning. It's not spinning monsters anymore. It's poison. I think that was a monster. Yeah, that one's a monster. Back off. Okay, so now it spits poison and monsters. Oh no, never mind. I thought for a moment we broken our axe. Oh, damn, we did break our axe. Well, we gotta start over. Because I am not losing that axe, so we're gonna start over again. The thing is we have no repair kits either, so yeah, I guess we just have to keep an eye on it for now. And try to avoid getting hit. And I guess when we fight the regular monsters, switch over to one of the other weapons. Alright, we got 4. Okay, now we can switch to this one. God damn, we're out of stamina. Alright, let's try the sledgehammer. God damn! Stupid poison pod. God damn, come on. Finally, god damn. You know, I'm gonna go back and save. I do not want to do that fight over again, so we're just gonna save. Let's just go right back to the shrine. Because at least we got rid of him. If we need to find another kit to repair our stuff, then so be it, but at least we got rid of him. Hopefully there's another axe or hammer or strong weapon somewhere around here. Got some tea, which we cannot take. Well, I guess we could go offer the chocolate. We really need some unbreakable weapons. So I'm really hoping we get some at the end of the game. Like, they could give us the naginata as a bonus weapon. Or a katana. Somebody mentioned that we have not seen a katana the whole game. And this is the one game in Silent Hill where it would be warranted the most. Because we're in freaking Japan. Somebody's gotta have at least a ceremonial katana or something. Like, the army couldn't have confiscated all of them. And we have not seen one single one just yet. Maybe they give us a katana or a key to find a katana or something. Because, yeah, it seems impossible. I refuse to believe that in the one Silent Hill game set in Japan, there's no katana, even though there's one in Silent Hill 1 and 3, which are set in Maine, in America. That would be insane. So it doesn't look like there's actually much here. Which means I wonder if we even had to come here at all. Or if it was a waste of time. Damn, low-key, I think that might have been a waste of time. Because there ain't shit in here. What else do we have? I guess we do have this corridor over here, so I guess we... Yeah, never mind. I guess we did have to come over here. So we would have had to go by that monster anyway. So never mind. It wasn't a waste of time because it would have spotted us. The only way we could have avoided it is if, like, when it was facing the opposite direction, we just ran across here. But then if it spat out another monster, then that one would have tracked us back, so... Yeah, never mind. Looks like this open here. Okay, I'm guessing that holds the picture inside that we need. But let's take a look at this stuff first. Doesn't feel right. Feel like someone's watching me. Yeah, the fox guy. I don't think it's Cash from Geico watching us this time. I'm always alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kokeshi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. So she's imagining herself as basically like 3 versions of herself. Got some capsules. What we need is a repair kit. Said left Hinako and right Hinako. Oh, I see. So it's the large one. I mean, it's the small one and 2 large ones. We know that one goes here. Let's see. Maybe this one? That did not work. I think it has to be balanced, right? Almost. Now it's too balanced. Which is the really heavy one? That's the one that... Okay, let's see if that one works. Nope. So the grandma doesn't weigh much, if anything at all. So I'm guessing this is the really heavy one, right? Yeah, because that tilts it in completely the opposite direction. Okay, and so the fox doesn't seem to weigh anything. Let's see. There we go. Oh, we got a crest. God damn it. We don't have time for you, woman. We do not have time for that freak. Yeah, screw that freak. You saw nothing. Not a damn thing. You did not see anything. Okay, so that one won't budge. Someone said on Room B Street that stream that when the line started squiggling for the doors like that, that's when it became a Silent Hill game, because now we're finding all the doors that are locked for no reason whatsoever. Now it's truly a Silent Hill game when half the doors are locked. Oh, there we go. We unlocked it. Hopefully there's something we can use in here. Oh, we should not have done that. Crap. We should have gotten the crest first. Yeah, we should have gone and put it on the door. Aaron request. Hinako, I'm sorry to ask, but could you drop by Shu's house and buy that stomach medicine for me again? Also, please let his family know that I've been getting better thanks to them. Traditional medicine truly is better than all those modern drugs, and herbal remedies are far gentler on the body. Tell them that I'll pay my bill at the end of the month, Mom. That's interesting. I didn't know his family was giving her medication. I wonder what's in that thing. Oh, really? God damn it. God damn it. They're endless. Oh, really? Damn, it just goes from bad to worse. It just goes from bad to worse. Oh, there's a pipe. I guess we gotta... We have no choice. We're gonna have to sacrifice one of the axes. Unless we can find something in here. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to sacrifice one of the axes to kill that thing. Bandage. Do we not have an Omamori that increases weapon durability? Let's see. Blessed hand mirror. Oh yeah, we forgot to take that off because that's supposed to be for the boss. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Maybe we're not in our house. Maybe this is kind of like Shu's house combined with ours now. I'm guessing it's Shu's house. Come on, Shu, do you have anything useful in here? Anything we can use? We cannot use that. Come on, Shu, we need something strong. Something to repair this axe with. Ah, god damn. It just gets worse. Well, we gotta do it. God damn. Come on. Come on. Shit. That sucks. Oh, they put us back here again? Come on. Gotta go all the way over there? Let's get out of here. I'm guessing it'll loop back around. So you know what, let's just start from the beginning. Let's just start from the beginning. It smells horrible. What is this? I think it's blood, Hinako. Blood mixed with some type of plant. Got a kitchen knife. Not ideal, but we really have no choice. I guess we just got to use one hit on is that hair? No, that's some type of weed. I thought that was hair for a moment. Somebody was drowning in there. Yeah, so what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to hit one of them with the axe to break it, and then switch it for the kitchen knife. Unless we find a repair kit over here. I'm guessing you're supposed to save the repair kits for the end of the game. That's why, and we wasted them early on. So that was a mistake on our part. I'm guessing you're supposed to hoard them all to the end of the game, so we can deal with shit like this. Ah, damn, come on. That sucks. You can't hit them properly in there. They get stuck in the doorway. There we go. I know, Hinako, but we don't have any. It's kind of tough to find a replacement when there's nothing around. Oh, we got that jackass too. Really? Come on. Get that tongue somewhere else, jackass. Ah, we can't fight him in there. The ceiling is too low. It constantly just hits the... It ends up hitting the There we go. God damn, give me that kitchen knife. Alright, let's stab him. Really? There you go. It's not perfect, but it'll have to do because I don't want to sacrifice the hammer or the other axe, so we're gonna have to make do with this. Hopefully when it comes time for the final boss, we switch over to the other world and use the Naginata. You know what would have been really cool if we could lock them in the rooms. Like if you could outmaneuver them and lock them inside. Like you can some of the zombies and monsters in Resident Evil. That would have been decent. Because that way, they didn't become a problem anymore. Once you were done with an area, you could just lock them inside. That would have been pretty cool. I guess they weren't thinking far ahead on that one. Let's trade this. Let's trade the tea, might as well. But we still need an EMA to actually upgrade. We don't have one. I kind of want to see what we get for a normal Moria. Then we should try one. See if maybe we can get something for the weapons. Let's try it. Let's find out what we get. Decreases enemy line of sight. Yeah, that ain't gonna do shit. Never mind. That ain't gonna do shit because the hallways are so tight that you literally have nowhere to run. So it doesn't matter whether they can see us or not because we have to go past them anyway. So yeah, that's not gonna do shit. So let's just, I guess we'll stick with the knife then. Just go little by little, room by room. Just clear them all out. At least the knife does seem to do some actual damage. Because that guy normally takes several strikes and the knife actually took him down in like 2 major stabs. So at least it does some damage. It's not entirely useless. I know the pipe is around there somewhere. Oh, this is her room. Alright, what are we looking at? What are we looking at? Obviously we're missing something. Oh, there it is. What the hell is that? Block of wax. A semi-transparent block of wax placed in my diary for some reason. There seems to be something stuck inside. So what do we do with that then? Oh, do we burn it at the kitchen? Or do we dunk it in that pool of water and see what comes out? Fragrant letter. There are many creatures that discard their shells as they mature. I believe that the suffocating feeling you're experiencing is merely a sign that you are growing up, a hint that it is time to rid yourself of your shell. Don't you think it is a strange coincidence that your name means baby bird? I'm sure all of this is simply pointing you to the fact that the time for you to spread your wings... They wrote wings wrong. And fly is drawing near. That's gotta be that frickin' Fox Max dude. Who is he? Like, who the hell is that guy? It's gotta be someone they know. But like, who the hell is he? Oh, we're back here again? Really? Oh, damn, we didn't even explore the other rooms. That sucks. I should have known your ass would be here. God damn, come on. Yeah, the combat works much better when you actually have decent weapons to fight with instead of this junk. He would be here, wouldn't he? God damn it, why is he here? Why is that SOB actually over here? We need to hit him with that one with the heavy attack. There you go. Because otherwise it just takes way too long to take him down. Yeah, but we're still missing 2. Okay, so the scale's the bottom. Sword and the fox are side to side, and then... yeah, so scales are the bottom. Heavens would be here. Yeah, so we're still missing the other 2. We don't have them. You think maybe we can go to the kitchen and use that, use the stove or something to like melt a wax? Okay, so those doors are basically to get back to the other worlds. There's like 4 of them in all. So that's just to get back. Trying to see if they've added new items that we can use, but it doesn't seem so. There's nothing new, so... yeah, so again, we can't solve this because we don't have the missing picture. Oh. What the hell is that? I didn't even notice that. I thought that was just mist. What in the hell is that? Looks like we're underwater somehow. Oh, are we under the other world? Look at it. I think that's the... yeah, that looks to be like one of the other world sections before, so it looks like we're underneath it now. It's like an image out of John Wick or The Matrix or something. One of those weird battlegrounds they always have. Come on. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I don't think there's anything new. And I don't think we left any weapons behind either, so... what was over here? It's propane inside but no tube. Oh, so I'm guessing we can melt the wax with this. But there's no tube, so I'm guessing we need to find something to be able to burn it. Damn, so now we gotta find 3 things. We gotta find the remaining crest, we gotta find the picture, and we gotta find some... whatever that tube is to be able to burn the wax. Alright, so yeah, looks like we it looks like we need to go back to the other world. Because we don't have the necessary tools to unlock this stuff here. Yeah, we need some type of tool to be able to unlock the... to activate the stove and burn the propane, so... Okay, so we were in the red section, now we're in the green. Let's see what we have over here. So this one's just empty. We don't have anything over here. There's also not as many sections in this one. There's only a few. Oh, we got a sickle. Well, let's wait until the knife breaks. If the knife breaks, then we'll change it. Okay, so I think we grabbed everything there was in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here, so we grabbed everything from this section. I don't see any other creatures either, so... Yeah, I think we gotta go back to the third section. Because this one seems to be empty. Except for that one sickle over there. I want to see if there's any creatures, because if there are, we can use the knife on them and then go pick up the sickle. That way we don't waste it. No, we got rid of this one. Yeah, this was where the fat one was. The fat one and all its minions, so... Yeah, so we got rid of this one. Oh, I hear something. Come on, bitch, let's rumble. The knife is surprisingly decent. It is surprisingly decent. Okay, and we got all the dolls. Yeah, so we did that one puzzle. But you know what, we've killed a lot of them with the knife, so let's go get the sickle and replace it. Because I don't know how long that one is gonna hold up. And I don't want to risk attacking that one of those large monsters and then it just breaks. It breaks and then we're in real trouble, so... How do we get back in here? There we go. It's easy to use, but I have doubts about how long it will last. We can switch it for the pipe afterwards. Okay, we're in section 3. Now was it? Yeah, this was the last one, I think. No, this is the third one because we didn't check the left. Okay, so we checked all the right sections. We checked all the sections to the right. We did not check the left ones. Okay, so that's all been cleared. Because if we can clear them all, it should make it a lot easier to explore. That one's locked. Let's see what's over here. There's a pipe right there. I'm guessing those are all the bottles of the stuff that her dad drank. Since he was a drunk, so I'm guessing those are all his alcohol bottles. Got the bandage. We got that at least. Here he comes. The big guy. We gotta take him out. It'll be easier if we had the axe. Okay, so he's dead. Also, it actually didn't take that much. I think we just gotta hit them with heavy attack. There you go. Got rid of them both. Oh, and there's another one of those dolls over there. Okay, so we got 2 rooms. Let's open this one. That one is stuck. No good, it won't budge. Okay, so all of these are closed, so that only leaves that little section over there. Got some chocolate. Come on. Let's get it over with. Why is she hesitating now? Really? It's got no interest in fighting, I guess. Really? Guess she's like, oh, I might as well. I guess I'll fight her. What the hell are those? They look like dolls. Is that supposed to be Shu? Ooh. Let's see if we can use the wax here. Furoshiki, ancient wisdom passed down by our ancestors, used to wrap things up and carry them around. Good thing I always prefer function over fashion. Increases inventory capacity. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we got 12 now. Nice. Got 12 items. Hopefully they carry over to New Game Plus. And a toolkit. Let's go. Come on, axe. Here you go. Hell yeah. Got the axe. Now we just need one for the hammer. Oh, and there's the tube. Propane tube. Okay, so we gotta go back to the first section so we can use the kitchen. First, let's find out what this is. Got some more pills. Ugh. We probably should not have opened that. Oh man, it's Eileen all over again. Look at it, it's got an eye. An actual eyeball. It's Eileen from Silent Hill 4 all over again. What in the Jesus hell is this? What in the hell is that? Oh, it's following us too. I should leave right away. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Hinako. That's probably a very great idea, actually. That does not look cool, whatever it is. Look at it right there. Yeah, we should probably leave that one alone. It's like the Eileen head. You just don't wanna mess with it, man. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Should we switch out the I was gonna say the pipe, but it's the sickle just yet, or should we wait until yeah, it still has some life left to it, so I want to wait until we're completely needing to replace it. Got some yolk on. Yeah, I think this is Shu's house. It's not hers. They're kind of all blended together at this point. Ooh. Alright. We got a better weapon this time for close encounters. You know, for confined spaces, so. There we go. Now it still has life to it. Okay, so we got that. More pills. Look at those creepy dolls. Nothing here. Nothing here. Got a dried carcass. It's stuck. Can we take it out? I guess not. Is that supposed to be Junko's room? Yeah, I guess we can't go there just yet. Okay, so now that we do know, is it gonna loop us back around? I think it is, right? I don't think we need to go all the way back. I think it'll loop us around back to where we started. Yeah, because I think this was the last section we explored. Yeah, we're back in the first one. Perfect. Can go over to the kitchen. Alright, let's go. Let's melt that wax. Connected the propane tube. There you go. Just stick it right in there. Oh, we got a key. Fletching key. A key with a bird pattern on the back, obtained from the melted piece of wax. Really? She's gonna wander in here to attack us like that. Good thing the shrine is right here. Let's trade that. But it's useless without an EMA though. We need an EMA in order to be able to use it. Straight to chocolate. Yeah, without an EMA we can't really use it. Alright, so we got that key. But what does it unlock? Hey, what's over here? That old section right there, could that be the door we have to go to next? Yeah, I gotta circle all the way around. Nah, we need a plaque for this one. We need some type of plaque. We still don't have the other two for this door. And we don't have the picture frame either, so I guess we gotta go back to the second level. What door have we not unlocked? It was a bird door, right? Oh, this is different. I've always despised people who tell me how to act just because of a girl. Shu was different though. He was the only one who ever understood me. We were partners. I consider him a true companion. As we got older, the pressure from our parents got stronger. Even still, Shu never stopped treating me like his equal, regardless of my gender. There exists two Hinakos inside me now. Shimiso, Hinako, whom I have known since birth, and Hinako, a woman who is trying to steal my body from the old me. It's like an alien is trying to take over me. If this were Space Wars, my partner should be coming to the rescue, but there's no sign of him. Okay, so that explains more about the separate version of her in the other world. Looks like that weird fox guy is trying to awaken the other Hinako. Nothing is on my nerves more than other people trying to make decisions for me. Even if what they're saying is right, it just rubs me the wrong way. I'd rather make 100 mistakes of my own than follow someone else's command, but that can make for a lonely life, one where I refuse to listen to anyone else. I want to become the kind of person who truly listens to what others have to say. Of course, it'll still be up to me whom I listen to. And that will be someone I can trust, someone who will walk alongside me hand in hand. However, making long list of things I hate is just a way of running away from the real issues I have with my inner self. I have to step up and face what's inside of me, even if I don't like what I see. Being able to take my time and carefully think things through before making a decision is what's most important to me. I've heard that Dad used to be a fisherman when he was younger and would go on long fishing trips way out at sea. He managed to save up enough money doing that to open a restaurant, a place where he could put his skills with a knife to use. It didn't work out though. Not only did he lose all his savings, he took on new debt too. Now he spends his days drinking his life away in the sleepy little town that's a long way from the sea. He never even tries to cook anything anymore. It's only when he complains about mom's food that he pretends to be some kind of important chef. I didn't know that, so he was a restaurant owner and he failed. Junko always told me that the quickest way to happiness is to live the way society expects women to. Well, if there's a quick way to happiness, then there must be other ways too. One time when I was little, Junko showed me how to find my way out of a maze in a puzzle book. There's no doubt that she showed me the quickest solution. Still, what I felt that moment was nothing compared to the joy of figuring it out for myself. Junko sounds like a pushover. He promised me everything I could ever want to be content. A life full of comfort for as long as I live, status that no one could look down on, and most importantly, endless love for me. For all this, I will give him all of me, body, mind, and soul. I will even give him what I've fiercely protected my whole life, my will to make my own choices. From now on, I will let him decide everything for me and simply do as he says. This is what happiness means to me. Yeah, that guy's getting way too in your head. You gotta kill that guy. Or get rid of him or something. He's I don't know who or what he is, but he's just poisoning your mind little by little. And the thing is, we know he's some part of some freakish cult, so that's doubly reason to get rid of him. He's no good. He's basically Vincent from Silent Hill 3, except not quite as sick and far more devious than Vincent was. Because Vincent kind of screwed himself over when he pushed Claudia too far. Instead of just taking a step back and letting her come to her own conclusions, he tried to push her too far too soon, and she ended up killing him. Whereas this guy knows how to manipulate people. He knows exactly what to say, exactly what to do. So he's far more dangerous than Vincent ever was. And whatever cult he worships, he's obviously a true believer too, so. It's like you have to get rid of him somehow. Because he's just gonna keep dragging you into insane stuff the longer you let him into your head. So I don't think there's a door we can unlock over here. We've pretty much explored everything there is to explore in this section. And we killed all the enemies too. So I think we gotta go over... Well, first let's check over here one more time. Okay, there's nothing over here. Yeah, so we're looking for a locked door, something we can use that key on. Wouldn't it be funny if we had to use the key on that giant doll? That would be funny and creepy if we had to use it on him. Or it, whatever it is. But no, I think there's nothing here. So it has to be over in the third section. There's only 3 sections. Alright, now we have this one. So what's locked over here? Oh, we have this middle door locked right here. That's locked. We gotta go all the way over there. Yeah, so let's just head straight for it. We really need to find an Ema, because look at all the faith we have, and it's just there's nothing we can do with it because we can't upgrade. There's the steel pipe too. If we break the sickle, we should probably grab that. Okay, it was all the way over here. That's the only door left that we haven't checked. There it is. Bird door. Use the fletching key.
Huh? Hinako. お父さんはね、Hinakoの綺麗事はやめて。私知ってるよ。お父さんの借金のせいでしょ。おお、なんだと？おかしな人に騙されて、お金を全部持ち逃げされたのはお父さんの責任じゃない。お母さんもあんなに倹約して、お姉ちゃんだって友達に笑われても古い服のままで少しでも幸せになろうって、家族みんなで貯めたお金だったんだよ。偉そうなこと言う前に謝ってよ。私に、お姉ちゃんに、お母さんにずっと迷惑をかけてきたことを謝ってよ。なんだその言い草は。お父さん、やめてください。お願いします。ひなこ、悪いけどお惣菜を買ってきてくれる？だって何でもいいから行きな、早く。離せ。今日という今日は我慢ならん。親のことを何てと思ってやがる。落ち着いてください。お願いします。お父さん。
女は家畜と変わらないんだ。
Maybe if you weren't such a fucking bum, people would actually respect you, damn freak. He's bitter about being tricked over his restaurant, losing all his money, so he takes it out on the women in his family. And you can tell specifically because it's daughters that he had, because if he had his son, he'd be terrified that the son would pick up one of those bottles or one of these objects and just smash it right in his fucking head. Like, he would not talk to a son that way because he'd be afraid the son would beat him up or even kill him. No, it's because he thinks he can get away with it because his daughters, which makes me think even more that Hinako just killed him, and maybe even her own mother too, and maybe Junko. Because Junko was just going along with it. Like, that's terrible advice. You just go along with what society expects of you. So if society at that time expects you to just give yourself over to 12 men, you're going to do it without questioning it? What the hell kind of way to live is that? Okay, it looks like we got the last crest. No, we got one of the last crests. We need the other one. But yeah, I really think now she actually did kill him. Because you saw there was some type of blade on the floor. I was half expecting her to pick it up in that flashback and just kill him right there. But there's got to be a reason her family's not here anymore. So I think she did kill him. Okay, so we got one more crest. But is that the crest for the door, for the other door, or is that the one? No, that's got to be the one for the. That's got to be the one for the door, the regular door, not the one with the plaque, because the one with the plaque is larger. What the hell? What in the fucking hell are we? Don't mess with me, no. I'm warning you. We're armed. Oh no, he's still here. I thought it was him. Never mind. You can just stay there, doll, and as long as you're not bothering anyone. As long as you behave yourself, you can just stay right there. Yeah, what was that flash just now? Should we trade it in for the pipe just now? It still has some life left to it, but I don't know. Should we trade it in for the pipe? Just in case? Or should we stick with it one more time? You know what? Screw it. We're going to take the pipe. It looks like it still has more than half of it left. Let's take it, because the thing is, I don't want to go into a section we can't come back from and then we just miss that weapon. Oh, it's this freaking thing. God damn. I think we just leave him behind, right? We don't actually have to fight him. Screw you. We're out of here. Yeah, you can just stay there. There's no need to fight that thing at all. Someone's here. Okay, we got the sword. Which was the sword? The sword and the fox. Okay, so the sword is left. So we need the fox crest. And where would the fox crest be? I'm guessing we need to find the picture to get the last crest. But where's the picture then? And we also need something for there. We need one more. Yeah, so there's 3 levels. Shimizu Residence 1, Shimizu Residence 2. But we still haven't found the picture. Should I just look it up to see where that picture is? Because we could be wandering around here a long, long time. Unless that door suddenly opened magically. Oh, hell no. Screw you guys. We're out of here. We're out of here. Like, this section in particular feels extra barren considering there's really? It feels extra barren considering we only picked up what, like one item over here. God damn, they're multiplying. Was there something over here in that corridor? Oh yeah, we never went that way because we avoided him. Alright, so I think we gotta get rid of this guy. Oh yeah, because I forgot, we completely forgot to, yeah, that's where the other doors are. Okay, so we just completely forgot that whole part because we didn't want to fight that guy. You think maybe we can sneak up on him? Just climb right up behind him and give him one big whack. Because he responds to sound, so if we approach slowly, we should be alright. Just give him one good whack with the pipe. Let's go. Ah, come on. Damn, we missed our chance. God damn. Come on. What does it mean when he starts glowing like that? Come on. Is he hitting more powerful strikes, I guess? There you go. You take that freaking light bright glow out of here, fool. Alright, let's just get that one picture so we can finally solve that puzzle and get the hell out of there. Toy airplane. What else is over here? Another offering, which we can't use because we don't have an EMA. There's a picture. God damn, it was here all this whole time. It was right here. Who's in here? Someone's over there, but I don't know who it is. Let's just grab the picture and get the hell out of here.
この写真なんか見たことある気がする
Alright, we need to go back. Oh, it would be one of these freaks.
思い出せない
Yeah, might as well take one of our many pills since we have endless amounts of them. Alright, so we got everything we need to get. Now we just have to go back to the previous section. I wonder if you can go back, or do you have to keep moving forward? No, it has to be forward. So we gotta pass the other section too. Damn, look at all this faith we have and nothing to spend it on because we got no Ima. Oh, she tried, but it did not stun us. And this one's easy, we just run straight to it. We just run right there. Screw that guy. Screw that bullshit right there. We are no part of that. Okay. I think we can take the left. Get rid of this fucking fool. Come on. The pipe actually kind of sucks now that I realize it compared to the knife. Because the knife at least works quickly, the pipe is kind of... it's too slow. It's just way too slow. I think we actually made a mistake trading in the knife or the sickle for the pipe. Because it's just way too slow. Maybe not against the regular enemies, but against those guys it's way too slow. Oh, we have to go in from over here. There we go, finally. Yeah, it really does look like we're underwater in some type of bloody swimming pool. Let's place that picture there. There we go. Now, what's the order? What is the order? Let's see. Maybe it's Rinko? So they're crossed out, that's what she said, so... Oh, maybe everyone else is upright and then Hinako's the only one who's facing the bottom. I know that probably has to do with Japanese culture, but I have no idea what the significance is. So we're just guessing. There you go. Hey, we got the last one. We can get out of this hellhole. Give it that crest. Enter the room. Let's go. It's right there. Should we equip the other Omamori just in case? Oh, we still have it on. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind to the swords. The sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind to the swords. Oh, maybe we gotta reverse them. That did not work. Maybe we switch these. Because it says on top of the scale, so I assume the scales are the very bottom, right? The sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. What is the order? Oh, we can rotate them also. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so that makes it... Let's see. Oh, I see. So that one has a bird on it. Another bird. That one's blank. There we go. So it was the sword, the claw thing, which I assume is the fox, this one, and then the last one was blank. Pine tree emblem, a wooden badge with an engraved pine tree design.
Hinako, シュウ君から電話だよ。今いないって言って。いるって言っちゃったよ。じゃあ買い物に行ってるとか言っといてよ。はいはい、わかったよ。
I wonder why she didn't want to talk to him. What did she do? She's just staring at the piece right there. What did she do? Oh, here we go.
私が見えてるよね。とうとう私の声まで聞こえるようになったんだ。そんなとこに立ってないで入ったら、ちょうど話がしたかったところだから。
Here we go.
あなたは誰なの？自分でもおかしいと思うの。自分で自分がわからない感じ。自分の気持ちが自分で理解できない。どういうこと？何の話をしているの？多分あなたは私で私はあなたじゃない、そういう気がするの。あなたは誰？私がひなこならあなたは誰なの？あ、ひなこなのは同じ。でも心はもう清水ひなこじゃないのかもしれない。わけのわからない言い方はやめて。何の話をしているの？あんたこそとぼけるのはやめて。さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？ねえ、しっかりと私と向き合って、ちゃんと考えて。私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。でもしなかった。なんでかわかる？ちゃんとあんたと清水ひな子と本気で話がしたかったから。私たちは対等に、そして全力で殺し合わなくちゃいけない。なのにあんたは逃げ回るだけ。それどころか真剣に私たちのことを考えようともしていない。これ以上あんたが逃げ回るならもういい。もう今度こそあんたを殺すから。あんただけじゃないからね。お父さんもお母さんも殺す。この家もこの町も消し去ってやる。凛子も咲子も殺す。そしてもちろんあんたの大切な相棒もね。シュはどこにいるの？ねえ、シュってそんなに大事？あんたのこと未だに宇宙戦争ごっこの相棒だと思ってるんだよ。あんたのこと女だとさえ思ってくれてないんだよ。ただの幼なじみの腐れ縁。死んだって全然問題ない。シュは大切な私の相棒だ。殺されてたまるか。
Oh, so she hasn't killed him yet? I thought for sure she would have killed the father by now. So is that like her other self basically manifesting? Almost like a less than Cheryl, except that this version has bad intentions. Alright, I guess we follow her. Let's save. I think we're near the end. Open the door to the room Shu's voice came from. Oh yeah, we got all those monsters over there, right? Yeah. We got that guy. Maybe we can just run past him. If not, we'll reset. Whatever. Yeah, I think we just run past him. There we go. Let's use the plaque or the emblem. Okay, now we're in the 4th section. I almost thought that was a sledgehammer there. I was about to be very happy, and no, it's just a broom. Unknown area. Oh, now it's looking like Silent Hill. Now it's definitely looking like Silent Hill. Oh, a first aid kit. Hell yeah. Another first aid kit. Let's use a yokan. Let's eat that. Where's the yokan? Let's put it over here, where the Arari is, since we don't really use that. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, now it's really looking like Silent Hill. Or Tormented Souls. Both of those. Got the antique comb. What can we trade? What can we trade? Fully restores stamina. Greatly restores health. Max sanity. You know what? Let's just use the Ramune. Whatever. Actually, can we use it before now we're full? Yeah, let's just give him the Ramune, whatever. More capsules. They give us a lot of capsules. Oh, we got a bat. We should probably use that repair kit on the sledgehammer. Yeah, give me that baseball bat. It is a bit stronger than the pipe. Higashi. It's all scribbled over. This does feel like the end of the game right here. Final boss fight. Yeah, we have one repair kit. Let's just use it on this. Yep, all 3 weapons are set to high, so there's no going back. Those are friends? Oh, it is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre feast. Or like the one from the like the one from Resident Evil 7.
今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。それではご一同様包丁のさえをどうぞご覧くださいよなんだその言い草は
Oh, we do get to kill him. Come here, fat boy. Damn. Let's take care of the mom first. Oh, she's using throwing knives? What a cheat. Yo, we got the axe now. Too slow, fool. There you go. Take it right in the backside. I think we gotta take out the mother first. She's the more annoying of the two. Since she can throw the knives. Oh, we missed a perfect chance to hit her right there. Come on. Yeah, I think we gotta separate them. Oh, does he do damage to her also when he hits her? Oh, she's alone. Let's go after her now. What do we have that restores health? Oh, we can use one of those for the stamina. It's too hard to dodge him. Alright, she's down. We dodged it that time. Come on, you jackass. The downside to the axe is that it doesn't really have a charge attack that beside the super heavy one, so it's difficult to inflict a lot of charge damage on an enemy because you can't really charge it the way you do the pipe or the bat. Let's switch over to the hammer. Damn, she's just sticking out of the ground. Look at that. Finally. Did him in. Yeah, fuck you, asshole. Oh, she's the one for the cover. I just realized that now. It was the mother all along on the cover of the game box. Are they dead? Oh. There's the deity of the town, finally. Also, she was really fighting them. It wasn't manifestations. Those were actually her parents. Parting on good terms. Oh, we're back in the other world. Now that's a god. That thing was huge. Oh, now we're back being werewolf girl. We've got to get rid of this guy somehow. So the rice wine was supernatural. It is like the White Claudian in Silent Hill, where it's not just a plant, it literally is supernatural. Brings them closer to their ancestors. Or like the plane of their ancestors.
君にこれを。もう君が私のものであることの証だ。行こう。君のために用意したものがもう一つある。
はい。
But if that's proof that she's his, that's a bad thing, because that means it goes against everything she was trying to, everything she was trying to achieve. It's almost like she's a slave or something. So he's no different from the dad, except the dad was just a drunk asshole, and this guy's just seeking to manipulate her for his own ends. The very old and precious brooch seems to have a reassuring power. Yeah, this guy is gaslighting the fuck out of her. Very old but valuable piece of jewelry decorated with a delicate fox. With the brooch, you are now able to open doors and boxes bearing the same design. Also, we can now open those. I'm guessing those are how we're gonna get maybe some of the endings in in the second playthrough. I guess we just we'll be able to open doors and go places we didn't have access to before. Yeah, but like I said, that's bad, because the thing is, he literally is like her father. He just wants to control her for another purpose, but the basic actions are more or less the same, even if the intent is different. Yeah, like the way he was talking about her there is like almost like she's a slave. And we saw that deity, so yeah, that was definitely, I'm guessing, the deity of the town that wants more followers back, kind of like the god from the Silent Hill wants more followers back. Got a shrine. Damn, but we still have no Ema, so we can't upgrade. We got a shit ton of faith, but nothing to use it on. Yeah, no Ema available. You know what, I'm gonna give it one more chance. Let's see if it'll give us something useful. It did not. Gave us a freaking clam, Omomori. Decrease enemy line of sight. Yeah, that's not gonna help us if it's a final boss. You know, if we're stuck in a small room with whatever that god is, like that's not gonna help us, because there's nowhere you can go. Alright, here we go. Investigate the area. Okay, so we still have one more section. I'm guessing before the final boss. I see some notches. Does something go in them? Okay, so we gotta find 3. No, we gotta find a hell of a lot of them. The black bird wishes to take the white bird. The white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds in conflict. That's obviously relating to her. Oh, there's another shrine right here. Hopefully you can find an Ema or something in there. Prove your intent with the crest tree. Show what lies deep within your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Offer the crest and lay bare your soul. Oh, we gotta find 3 more crests? Really? Alright, we got a first aid kit. Family Physician's Log, February 13th, dawn. Mr. Hidetoshi and his wife have passed away one after the other. At the time of death, the skin all over the bodies was covered in sores and had begun sloughing off. The smell was indescribably awful. I could not bear to take a closer look. The head of the house did not give permission to perform autopsies on the body. There will be no funeral, and they will be sent to be cremated immediately. February 14th, midnight. The eldest son has passed away. Again, there will be no funeral, and the body will be sent away for cremation. The eldest and second-born daughters are also experiencing symptoms that are worsening by the hour. I believe they will be in critical condition by tomorrow at the latest. Yeah, I think that was your cue to get the hell out of their doctor, because that's obviously supernatural. That ain't a disease. That's a plague. You can't stop it. Ornate scroll. Purify once and for all. Leave the filth of your world behind.
属性の汚れを
Got a divine water. So it is like Silent Hill. And Dahlia wanting to purify the world, and Claudia too. Yeah, so this is literally the religion from Silent Hill, except in Japan. So yeah, now we see what all the connections are. Same type of cult, same type of background for the town. It really is just Silent Hill except set in Japan. I see you. I see you right there. Come on. Really? She's just gonna pretend we don't see her. Come on, we know she's gonna hop back to life. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3 if we count that one. Here they go. Here they go. Give him that claw. Yeah, our claw arm doesn't wear out. Yeah, our claw does not wear out the way weapons do. That just reminds me of a funny comment. Back when I was watching a playthrough of Soul Reaver 2 many years ago, and the guy on YouTube who... It was a video where Razio was confronting Mobius and Malik in Soul Reaver 2. Or they're confronting him. And Razio says he has no choice but to pick up the Reaver because Mobius had left him defenseless, and the guy on YouTube said, "What about your claws, you idiot? You didn't have to pick up the Reaver. You had claws right there. You can fight with those claws." And Razio just completely ignored them like a moron. Because God forbid a vampire fight with the claws that are their primary weapons, right? Like, Razio was a dumbass sometimes, but yeah, I found that funny. Like, like the guy pointed out, yeah, what about your claws? You have your claws right there, you moron. Use them. Yeah, because he says, you know, leaving me with only one option. And that he automatically had to pick up the Reaver during that cutscene. And it's like, dude, you're immortal. You literally can't die. You could literally fight them with your claws. Keep coming back from the spectral realm over and over again until they're dead. You don't have to pick up the freaking Reaver that you're so terrified of. And right now, we don't need any other weapon. The claw works just fine. Alright, so I think we got the scroll. I'm trying to see if there's anything else we can pick up, but I don't think there is. I think we got one.
間違えた。
That's a nice samurai scroll right there. Okay, so we completed that one. We got the one from over here. I guess we gotta go to the opposite hallway now. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's those enemies. God damn. Really? That's a lot of scrolls right there. Got some Higashi. Or is that called Higashi? I think I might have been mispronouncing it the whole time. Maybe it's Higashi, not Higashi. Got some Aburage. Are those scrolls or are those different? Yeah, they are scrolls. I thought maybe they were the divine water. I think I have to get her into the open room so that we have enough room to strike back. Omamori Hound slightly restores current max sanity after defeating enemies. And not really that useful because sanity recovers automatically, so that's not quite as useful. We need more something for the weapons. That would be mega useful if we could get something that would stop our weapons from deteriorating so quickly. And I know there is one because I saw Roombi pick it up in her stream, but I just don't remember where it was. It's probably gonna have to be something we find in the second playthrough because I just do not remember where that thing actually was. Damn, look at all these dogs. Or foxes, whatever. It's a whole stable of foxes there. So is the deity sort of like a giant fox woman, or is it just like, is that just her symbolism? You know, like, is that just the avatar she prefers to use? Because I know, aren't some of the Shinto deities supposed to be more like animalistic than most other mythological gods? So I wonder if is she really like a giant fox, or is that just like the avatar that she uses to communicate with people? Housemaid's note. So shortly after became their maid, there was talk of an arranged marriage for a young heir to a noblewoman. This led to the heir unceremoniously ending all his scandalous relationships with women, including one with a young housemaid named Sachi. Sachi came from a family of poor farmers, but her beauty shone brighter than the sun, something that had caught the young heir's eye. By the time his marriage was being arranged, she had already had a life growing inside her, and the two had made vows to run away and start a new life together. And yet the young heir cruelly and wantonly cast her aside, likely he simply did not want his prospective marriage to be ruined. So the Tsunekis kicked Sachi out and drove her to some far-off place where they could forget her existence, despite the piece of the family she carried within her. People said that she was fighting back tears so hard that blood began to trickle from her eyes. Is that part of Shu's background, his family? Because remember, his mother kept saying, she kept saying to him and reminding him that he has noble blood inside him. So I wonder if that's part of Shu's background. And the mother was the one that was cast aside. Black Sparrow crest, a badge with something carved onto it like a black sparrow. Alright, we got one. Yeah, I think that might be relating to Shu. His family background. So his mother was basically abandoned by that man and sent to a faraway town. But the thing is, oh, this is a huge library. I didn't even know it was a, I didn't know it had a second story. Look at that. That is huge. This is just a thought I'm having, but could that silver-haired fox guy be the young guy described in the memo? Could he be the one that originally abandoned Shu's mother and basically tossed her aside, and now he's interested in Hinako? Because the thing is, if he primarily lives in this realm, then he wouldn't age like a normal human would, you know? So no matter how many years it's been, he would still look exactly the same. That's why he looks so young. But it could be him, because Hinako keeps saying in her diary that he's like noble. He's like a nobleman, you know, of higher blood, of higher breeding than the rest of them. So I wonder, is he the guy who abandoned Shu's mother, and now he's just interested in Hinako? That would certainly give him reason to tell Hinako to discard all pieces of her past, because Shu would be a piece of his past that he just doesn't care about and wants to forget. Like, I'm trying to see the connection, and it keeps leading me back to that silver-haired guy in the fox mask. Like, could he be the guy described in the memo? You know, he's the one who abandoned his you know, his close companion and basically discarded her. Oh, are there any more of those doors that we missed? Not over here. I just want to make sure we haven't missed any. There's a tapestry of the fox, but that's not a mark. Okay, I think we got everything. Yeah, now I'm starting to wonder, how old is this guy? How long has he been around? I assume Shu's like 16, so he must be... This must have been 16 years ago, right? That he abandoned her? But why would he take an interest in Hinako? Oh, I just noticed she's still bleeding from her eye right there. I didn't even notice that. Alright, so we got one crest. We got an ornate scroll. Abandoned once and for all. Familial ties must be severed.
切ります。私の家はここだけ。
So he's trying to turn her into his family after he abandoned his own. Yeah, because I think he abandoned Shu's mother and Shu. And he's trying to make Hinako into his possession, basically. The only question is, where do we put those scrolls? Okay, the blackbird, let's see, what does it say? The blackbird wishes to take the whitebird. The whitebird wishes to resist. And it says the guy doesn't notice the followers in conflict, so... Where's the whitebird? Yeah, because it says the whitebird wishes to resist, so where is it? Yeah, I'm not sure where that goes yet. It could be any of these. Yeah, it could be any of those holes right there because it says the whitebird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph. He notices not the two birds in conflict. Okay, so I'm guessing that it can't be one that's being held directly. Maybe down here? Maybe once we get the other emblems we'll find out. Let's save all our progress so that we don't have to do this again. We really need an EMA because look at all the faith we have. We could upgrade everything multiple times and we just don't have enough. We need something, at least one to be able to upgrade. Probably, I'm guessing we should probably go for stamina this time again instead of health since we already did our max health. But we really need to find at least one so we can upgrade because we have more than 3,000 points and we have nothing to spend them on because we don't have an EMA to upgrade any of the stats. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this puzzle out later once we get the other two crests. We know there's still 3 that we're missing. I mean, there's 2 that we're missing. It's 3 in total. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here for the night. Because this game actually is proving to be a lot longer than I anticipated. Like, I thought for sure we were gonna fight the final boss at the end of that house section, but apparently not. You know, it's still going on, so it's quite a lengthy game, actually. I'd say it's probably around the same length as Silent Hill 2 Remake on your first playthrough. Maybe even a little longer, because I don't remember Silent Hill 2 Remake being quite this long, so... I know the prison section was long and the labyrinth after the prison, but I don't remember the overall game being quite this long, so I think it might be a fair amount longer than Silent Hill 2. So yeah, hopefully in the next video is actually the end of the game. Because I'm starting to get worn down a bit. I need to find out exactly what is going on here and what this guy is trying to do. So what did we learn from all the events in the house? Hinako really hated her parents and we ended up having to fight them, or at least manifestations of them. But I thought they were manifestations at first, but no, you saw them peel off like that whole grotesque layer they had, and I think it was actually them. They were just being controlled by that goddess, whatever she is. The deity of the town, the deity that these fox cultists worship. So we fought and defeated our parents. We confronted a different version of Hinako. I guess the one that's trying to take over. And basically, what she said her goal was to kill everyone, right? That was pretty much her goal. She just wants to kill everyone. And then you have this Hinako who is falling further and further prey to whatever this guy is trying to accomplish with this ritual. So yeah, it seems like there's a war being waged between two halves of herself. Kind of similar to the way it is like with Alessa and Heather and Cheryl, except that the reasons are completely different here. This is more about the abusive background her family has, rather than her solely trying to help them accomplish this ritual. It seems like Shu and Rinko and Sakuko may be permanently dead. I'm not really sure, but I'm assuming those were their actual bodies. Yeah, I'm guessing they might be actually quite dead this time. I'm not gonna mourn Rinko if that is true, but Shu, given what we're finding out about him, yeah, I would be ashamed if Shu actually did die in that household. You know, because Sakuko, we didn't really get to know her except through her journals that we found later on, and Rinko's just a psychotic bitch, so I don't really care about her. But it would be bad for Hinako if Shu really did die like that way. I'm guessing the parents were the ones who hung them from the ceiling, because there was no one else in the house besides just the monsters that spawn whenever Hinako's there, and then just them. So I'm guessing they were the ones who killed them. I don't think it was her. I'm guessing it was probably them, under control from that god or whatever that thing is. But my only question is, what exactly is this guy trying to accomplish with this whole ritual? Is it just to brainwash her into being like his servant, or is it like I speculated earlier, like he's trying to turn her into an avatar of that deity, maybe so that deity can possess her in the real world? Either way, I'm sure we'll find out the answer soon, and I hope that the game actually ends soon, because the one thing I don't like about horror games is when they pad them out to try to extend the length, and it ends up feeling artificially long. That happened a little with Silent Hill 2, and maybe even a little bit with Resident Evil 4 Remake 2. Like they padded it out a slight bit, and you do feel it being quite longer than the original RE4. So I don't like when horror games do that. I prefer horror games to be solely like around 7 to 8 hours or 10 to 12 hours at the most. I really don't like it when horror games stretch out 14, 16 hours, stuff like that. God forbid we get one that's 20 hours and left. That would be insufferable. So yeah, I'm hoping the next time we record actually is going to be the final video for this game, for the first playthrough, because I really want to get started on a second playthrough and try to find some of the stuff that I've missed and see what else we can unlock. Because like I said multiple times, I'm pretty sure there's a UFO ending. I just want to see how we can actually unlock that particular ending, and then apparently you don't get the true ending until the second playthrough, so I'm wondering what the ending is going to be here and what the true ending is in the second playthrough. So yeah, I should probably stop saying that it's the final video, just in case it proves to be longer than I anticipated. But it does seem like we're reaching the end of the game now that we've confronted her parents, found out most of her background, and now we're getting background info on what seems to be Shu's family, and maybe even a little background on this Fox guy, whoever he is. So yeah, I'm hoping we can finally finish the game next time. It's gonna be a couple days because I'm gonna take a break from it for a couple days, and then I'll come back and finish it. So yeah, overall combat's still slightly frustrating, but not nearly as much as it was, mainly just when you get stuck in certain hallways like we did in that house, where some of the ceilings were low, so you couldn't really swing overhead with the axe and the hammer the way you usually can. So that made it a bit frustrating to play. But other than that, yeah, I think I've pretty much gotten used to it. The one thing that bothers me is, like I said, how easily the weapons break. If we could get something to help us help our weapons last much longer than they do now, that would be a great benefit for the gameplay. So hopefully they give us something like that as bonus items once we unlock the ending. And if not, I guess we have to find that Ima that or that Omamori. We have to find it somewhere that that increases the durability of your weapons, but we'll get to that in due time. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time, hopefully on the last video for Silent Hill F on the PS5. See you later, everyone.